Hi friends, how are you? So I don't want to get too serious or bum anyone out, and like the last thing I want to do is ever disappoint anybody. But I'm gonna be taking a bit of a break, and I wrote out some notes about like why and for what. So let's go ahead and get into it. Got my cup of tea. So the first video I uploaded on this channel that wasn't for my music career was October 14th, 2016, about 6 years ago at this point. I still lived at my parents' house when I uploaded that, and then once I got my own place, I resolved to start posting every single week. And Sunday was my day every single week, no matter what. And you know, when I was like a teen, I was pursuing like modeling, acting, and of course music. And whenever I'd meet someone successful, I'd say like, how did you do it? How did you get to where you are? And the general consensus of that was they would say, I was the one who never gave up. You know, everyone else who was pursuing this eventually stopped pursuing it, but I kept going. So that was what I wanted to do. Like when I decided I wanted to pursue YouTube and this was gonna be my thing, I wanted so badly for it to be my career. And I decided like I would just be the person who never gave up and eventually I would be really successful, right? So while uploading weekly for these past, whatever it's been since I've done weekly uploads, I think like probably 5 years. I know at least 3 years, but these are like some of the things that have happened behind the scenes in my life since then, uploading every single week, no matter what. So I planned my Disney wedding, I got married, and I went on my honeymoon, all without missing a single upload. When I came home, I had like, you know, a couple months that just vibing, just enjoying summer, enjoying being married. Then my Auntie Chrissy died unexpectedly. That was crushing. At the same time as that happened, both my grandparents were very ill and my mom and I were the full-time caregivers for them. And we were like in that fight for a while until my grandma died. When she died, we planned her service and did all that. And of course, my grandpa was still around, so we were still caring for him, trying to get him all the care he needed. Then the pandemic began. Really scary for everybody, a really up in the air time. So I feel like I kind of pushed even harder because I wasn't buying a lot of tea. I had to quit my job to keep my grandpa safe. So I really tried to come up with things that would help people, like how to make Starbucks drinks at home. And shortly into the pandemic, my uncle died of COVID, real quick, like April of that year. At some point, I can't even remember when, my great aunt died. Like it was like my family, I felt like my family members were just dropping like flies, and I was so afraid that something would happen to my parents or my grandpa, and thank God nothing ever did. But my main goal was for a long time to help my mom cope with all this loss, because it was her mom, her aunt, her best friend, my Auntie Chrissy. So a lot of loss and everything that goes with that for each respective loss. But then my grandpa moved to Florida with his son. Gerald and I bought his house. We moved into our new house. We did a lot of renovating, and still I uploaded videos every week. Then November of this year, I had a minor surgery and found out that I have a brain tumor. It was really scary, really stressful. It's all benign though. We are all good if you missed that update. I don't even have to go for regular scans, thank God. But just, I guess, to kind of illustrate that through all of these like life-altering events, I've changed a lot. This has all forced me to change a lot. And while all this has been going on, I've never missed a Sunday. And honestly, my content really hasn't changed significantly through all these things. As I'm changing my content, my tea reviews are really the same as they've been. So I was starting to feel a little like I'm outgrowing the videos I'm making, and I don't want to feel that way. So I was sort of thinking of ways I could change things up a little bit, made like a new intro. I've been kind of trying to expand. I've been trying to brainstorm. But last summer, shortly after we moved into our new house, I was contacted by a company about literally my dream opportunity. It was going to be life-changing. Once the contracts were signed and it was in the works, like literally my whole life I thought was going to change. And as time went on, this company, like, who had reached out to me, just, they stopped responding to me. And almost a year passed, and I'm like, what's going on with this? Am I ever going to sign on to this project? And then a couple weeks ago, I found out that they had given this opportunity to someone else. And it was just crushing. Like, I was crushed. I put in all this work. I never gave up. And like I just, in my mind, like my confidence got so low when I saw someone else celebrating the success that I thought I was getting, that I was told I was going to get. I don't know why they decided not to work with me and to go with someone else instead. And it's all right. It's okay. But like, I, on that day that I found this out, my confidence was zero. I really felt like I will never receive the success that I've worked for here on YouTube or in whatever else, it was a low point. So on that day, I decided I'm going to take 100 days to completely change my life. And as I'm filming this, I'm in like day 19 or so, and every day I've been doing affirmations. I've decided I'm gonna try all new things and really like glow up. So at that 100-day mark, I wanna look back at the person that I was on that day, receiving that news, and be like, wow, I've come so far. So I'm just beginning this journey, but I've realized so far, like, I haven't had really a dream of my own since I got married. Like, getting married was like my biggest dream at the time. Like, I wanted that Disney wedding so bad. I wanted to be married to Gerald. I wanted to officially be husband and wife so bad. And like, that happened, and it was this amazing, perfect moment in my life. Like, when I look back at it, there was never a happier day in my life. And since then, with all of these like bad things that have happened, all these losses we've been through, I haven't had a dream of my own. Like, when this company reached out to me and offered me this dream project, I was so excited, and like I made it my dream. But at the end of the day, it wasn't something I thought of. It wasn't my dream. It was something that was offered to me and would have been great, but it didn't come from like my heart. So I'm out of survival mode now. My life is great. Everything's settled. Gerald's doing great. And it's my time to do great too. I'm putting in a lot of work to take care of myself, and it's time that I give myself a proper break from everything. To get to know myself again, and get to know what my next dream is. So here's my plan. I'm gonna take off the rest of June. I'm not gonna upload for the rest of June. And I'm not going to upload, I'm gonna take the full month of July off, except I do have a commitment to talk about Sips By, so I will be uploading my July Sips By unboxing. Or if there's an opportunity that comes along, like a brand reaches out or something, and I feel really excited about it, like I'll break my break and come back for that. But otherwise, you can expect me back in early August, where we'll get into all of our cozy vibes for fall. That's the time that I really thrive, like fall and winter, when everybody wants to drink tea. And I'm sure I'm still gonna be talking about tea, but I don't know if that's gonna be the main focus still. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have a lot of other interests. I've grown a lot, I've changed a lot. I'm planning to grow a lot and change a lot before August when I come back. Basically, I'm just hoping to like feel refreshed, feel creative again, and be brave enough to try new things. You guys probably won't even notice I'm gone. I'm probably making this like dramatic video you know, it probably is like nothing for you guys. But have a great summer. Make sure you're speaking kindly to yourself, because for a long time I wasn't. That's one of my top goals. Speak kindly to myself. Take breaks when you need it, and enjoy every moment of your beautiful life, because that's what I want to do this summer. I just want to enjoy. I just want to be outside, spend time with my husband, and in a happy way, like not trying to put out fires and take care of people. And I just want to like enjoy. I want to enjoy time with my parents and my brother, and do some soul searching. I really want to like dig deep and find out like what my purpose is, and like what it is that I should be bringing to this channel, or just bringing forth in my life. It might not even be like, you know, that this channel might just be a hobby for me, and I might find my purpose elsewhere. I don't know. So I can't wait to find out. And taking a step back, like this is the time to do it. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the love and support you've given me over these last 6 years, and that I know some of you will still give me when I come back. I'm sure I'll miss making videos, but also like this 6 weeks is gonna like fly by, especially because there's gonna be that sips by one. I have plenty of old videos up on my channel. I'm sure there's no one who's seen all of them. So I have a tea playlist, I have a coffee playlist, I have a Disney playlist. So check those out in the meantime. Hopefully when I come back, I'll have some new things to share with you. So if you want, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm sure I'll still be posting here and there. But taking a proper break, it feels good. It feels like the right thing to do at this point. So for the last time, for a little bit, I just want to say that I hope you and your families are staying safe and healthy. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.